Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Ever17, the Out of Infinity. And last time the kid was, let me throw my phone over, to where if it rings it won't, be right near the microphone because it's about 1.5 feet and that would probably destroy everybody's ears. I don't want to be sued for deafness. Alright, what was I saying? I should just stop it, but oh well. Last time the kid was wandering around, talking to people. Uh, talk to you. Who talked about her father again. Talked to Sagumi. It didn't go over as well as it didn't go over well. But maybe a little bit better than Takashi, who knows? I think that's all he talked to, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so we are going to move on to the warehouse, which I remember was empty last time. I wound up in front of the warehouse. I don't expect anybody is here, but what's that? Watertight door of the entrance was slightly open. I was sure it was closed when I had come by here with you and everyone. Is anyone there? I softly opened the door. Ah, fascinating. Huh? Sarah? Sarah was inside. She was sitting on top of a pile of boxes. I didn't know if I'd surprised her, but her face seemed to stiffen. Sorry. After shooting me a slight glare, Sarah stuck her hands in her pockets and dropped to the floor. What are you doing here? Alone? You had said almost the same thing. What happened with Sagumi? Well, you seem pretty down. Let's see. Feminine intuition aside, not even the two girls had been able to get through to her, even though there was no apparent reason for Sagumi to hold a grudge. What could Sagumi have been so angry with us about? Finally, we promised to meet up later in the conference room and split up. I'd go somewhere else. The conference room? Okay, yeah. Well, that was a long, drawn-out conversation. I'm so disappointed I missed that conversation the last time. I went to the control room again. What's up? Any progress?
いえ、残念ながらレミでさえ事態を正確に把握することができていないようなのです。こんなこと普通では考えられないことなのですが。
Oh, that reminds me. Sorry, did you know?
はい、何をでしょうか。
That Yu's father made Lemmy?
え、そうなのですか。初耳です、それは。
Of course, he didn't make it all by himself. She said her dad was a member of the development project team.
そうですか。
So wait, is the kid gonna be the gossip person? Hey Sora, Yu's dad made Lemmy.
大変興味深いお話です。
Takashi's been visiting Sagumi a lot, hasn't he? Eh? By the way, why is Lemmy called Lemmy?
あれ？まだお教えしていませんでしたか？
No, I haven't heard.
レミの正式名称はライプリヒメデツインムリティフィルファーレンインテリゲントヒルンズユステームと言います。
Fascinating. I will not try to say that though. I just trust Sora on that. What was that? Can you give it to me one more time?
ライプリヒメデツインムリティフィルファーレンインテリゲントヒルンズユステームです。
What language is that?
ドイツ語です。
What does it mean?
最初のライプリヒメディツィンは製薬会社の名前を表しています。その後は多重並列処理による人工知能システムといった感じの意味合いです。
They're already spilling some beans pretty early in this playthrough.
この頭文字を取って LEMMIH すなわちレミシステムと呼ばれるようになりました。
I see. Hey, there are two things I wanted to ask you.
何でしょう。
What was it again?
ライプリヒメディツィン、日本ではライプリヒ製薬と呼ばれています。
So what is the relation? What? What is the relationship between Lebleek and Limu?
このテーマパークを運営しているのはレミューという名前の株式会社です。そしてこの会社の筆頭株主がライプリヒ製薬なのです。
I see. So essentially, I guess that Lebleek has the right to say whatever happens at Limu.
そのように解釈していただいても差し支えないと思われます。そもそもこのテーマパークの名前の由来も表向きには幻の大陸レムリアにちなんでということになっておりますが、実際にはライプリヒメデツィンとウトピーの頭文字を取ってレミューと命名されたんだそうです。ウトピー、ユートピア、つまりライプリヒ製薬のプロデュースによって建設された夢のような理想郷、楽園、そんな意味が込められているということになります。
Yeah, it's being one heck of a utopia right now. A utopia, huh?
2つ目の質問は何でしょうか。
Well, it's about German.
ドイツ語ですか？
Yeah. You just said that Limu's official name is German, right? And all around Limu are these German signs and stuff. I just wondered. I wondered why German. Good question, kid, actually.
それはライプリヒ製薬が日本とドイツの合弁企業だからです。本社はフランクフルトにありますし、役員の大半もドイツ人で占められています。
So that's why it's all German? So Lebleek Pharmaceutical had a pretty strong relationship with Limu then? Since I'm asking, can I ask one more thing?
どうぞ。
Why did Lebleek Pharmaceutical want to run a theme park anyhow? I mean, we're talking about Lebleek Pharmaceutical. They make medicine, right? That doesn't seem to have anything to do with the theme park. And this is right in the middle of an ocean, right? I'll go to all the trouble of...
それは申し訳ありません。
Gosh, you sorry? Okay.
その質問にはお答えすることはできません。
What? Why not?
企業秘密だからです。
Confidential? What in the... Who could I possibly tell? Can't imagine that a kid like me finding out could cause any damage. You really can't tell even little old me? Oh, oops. Sori's gone quiet and wasn't answering. Okay, I understand. Yeah, definitely something fishy here. Here is my prediction of how this game will go. I don't think I've done this before, but I'm going to predict this. Instead of dying, this is definitely really stupid. This is not a real serious prediction at one bit. Instead of dying in this bunker, Hitler was actually frozen for 80 years. And then he joined up with he was unfrozen in the 21st century. Then there was some new technological medical breakthrough in Japan. Maybe around the facility where Tsugumi was at. That might make people live forever. So he bought that. His underground company in Germany joined up with that and built this installation called Limu. And Hitler will actually be in the final thing there. This whole scheme is just a way to make him immortal. Yeah. We'll just forget about it. Like you probably should forget the whole last minute of this. It's alright. You don't have to apologize. I probably should apologize. That was stupid. Does it make sense though? Nah, probably not. You have to keep the secret. It's part of your job, right? There's nothing you can do about it. Whoa, crap! So if you just keep hanging around Sora and you let the awkward silence dangle, she'll finally break down. Key word for dealing with holograms. Just keep hanging around and they'll tell you something.
レミューは外部から電力を供給してもらっているのではなく、艦内に自家発電装置を持っています。この真下、水深119メートルの位置に海底があるのですが、この海底にある熱水噴出口から数百度という極めて高い温度の水を汲み上げ、その熱を利用して発電機を稼働させているのです。
I waited for the rest of the explanation, but Sora didn't say anything more. And what does that have to do with what we were just talking about? Sora let the question go.
そろそろ仕事を再開してもよろしいでしょうか?
Oh, sorry to bother you. I gave up and left. And he's nosy. The kid's really nosy about stuff. Guess that's how you learn. You just don't want to be a pest about it. Limu was controlled by a Japanese government joint venture called Leblique Pharmaceutical. Why would they build a theme park here? And what could it have to do with the fact that they generated their own energy? I left with this mystery spinning in my mind. I thought I'd go somewhere else. To the security office. Who would be here? Takashi? Okay. Well, Takashi. I was surprised upon returning to the security office. Takashi was there. Wonder what he's up to. He had both hands on the operating panel and was staring into the monitor intently. I was about to call out to him, but I hesitated. The gaze that Takashi had leveled on the monitor. It was so intense that it made my spine tingle. He had the eyes of a hawk scouring the horizon for prey. Takashi... I finally got out the words. Takashi slowly looked back at me.
Oh, 少年、やっと来たかね。待ちくたびれたぞい。
The look on Takashi's face was his normal old goofy expression. I felt relieved. Wait, they were supposed to meet back there, weren't they? What are you doing? You look so intense it was scary.
あ？怖い顔？
Yeah, just now. You look scary.
失礼なやっちゃな。俺の顔のどこが怖いって言うんじゃい。
It's different now, but before it was scary.
おう？じゃあどれだけ怖かったのか見せてみ。
Huh? I think that your face was kind of like this, glaring at the monitor. I tried to mimic how Takashi had looked by using my fingers to pull up both of my eyes.
なんじゃそりゃ、全然怖くねえよ。
Don't try to pretend it was nothing.
はあ、すまんすまん。俺はな、お前さんを探してたんだよ。
For me?
おう、お前さんいつまで経っても来ないからな。館内放送で呼び出してやろうかと思って。
Huh?
ひょっとしたらどこかで迷子になってビービー泣いてるんじゃないかと。
What are you talking about? I was about to say the same thing to you. You weren't here at the time we set up. Where have you been until now?
わっきゃろ、そん時いなかったらお前だろ。思いっきり遅刻しやがったくせに。
Oh, sorry about that, but you gotta wait a little longer.
俺は忙しいんだ。お前のことだけ構ってるわけにはいかねえんだよ。
Easy. You?
そう、俺は多忙なんだ。
Liar. Until a while ago, Until a while ago, we were wasting time together. Oh crap.
なあ、もうやめないか、こんな身のない口論。
Whoa. Is he throwing up the meaningless conversation thing? And he gets annoyed at Segumi for doing that. Yeah, it is kind of stupid.
だろ。
We both laughed wryly. That dissolved any tension that was in the atmosphere. I didn't get it. But at some point I had begun to feel comfortable with him. But there was something about him, something like me maybe.
ところでどうよ。何か思い出せてきたかね。
Saying that, Takushi sat down in a chair. His eyes were at the same height as mine. Any changes? You mean my memory? Takushi nodded. I shook my head.
そっか。でもまあ焦るなや。空も言ってたけど、記憶喪失ってのはほんの些細なきっかけで突然治ったりするもんだ。
Easy for you to say. It's not your problem.
人事だからな。
You say it like you've seen it happen.
まあな。何せ俺様は全知全能だからよ。
Sure. Tell me about it, and I didn't feel like crying because he used up his crying sensibilities with Sora.
まあとりあえずだ。まずは手近なところから思い出していったらどうだ。そうだな。誕生日とか。
My birthday.
どうした？
Hey, what year is it?
お前、そんなことも忘れちゃったのか？
Yeah.
今年はな、西暦2000、なんだっけ
Saying that, Takushi fished his entrance ticket stuff from his pocket.
ああ、そうそう。2017年だ。
Takushi crumpled the stub back up and pushed it back into his pocket. That's kind of like, just slightly like me, y'all. I found myself even recently accidentally writing like 2012 or 2014 whenever I have to sign and date something. I don't, probably more of a mixing it up rather than actually literally forgetting it, but 2017.
それがどうかしたのか？
Yeah, kind of.
ちょっと？
I thought that if I heard the year, then I might be able to remember at least my birthday.
そうか。そういえばお前、自分の年齢もわからないんだったよな。
Here's a question. I know he's not completely in his right mind, but he has checked his pockets, right? Nobody's mentioned to him to check his pockets. He hasn't said he hasn't checked his pockets. Because it'd be very embarrassing if all this time that he can't remember who he is, if he pulled out like his wallet and... I mean, you know, I had a wallet when I was a teenager, so... I think probably most teenagers do. But had like some sort of identification and everything, and plus I remember, you know, my mom always wanted me to have like a card with the, I guess in case somebody killed me or something, with the address and stuff, so. Have the kid tried that? Surely he has. Be very funny though if that was a story development though. No.
見た感じだと42歳厄年ってところかな。
Okay, this is the same conversation from the gift shop. What?
冗談だよ、冗談。そんなわけないだろうが。多分14、15歳ってとこじゃないかな。仮に18歳だとしたらかなりの童顔だ。
14 or 15, huh? I muttered this.
さてと、俺はもう行くぞ。実はまだ見回りが終わってねえんだ。
Oh, hey, Takashi. Seems like everybody's scattered all over right now.
ああ、そうだな。もう少ししたらどっかに集合しないとな。
I think the conference room would be good.
わかった。みんなに会ったらそう伝えとくよ。
Takashi left. I also decided to go somewhere else. On the way down the corridor, I noticed a sound. Look for the source of the sound. Someone was crossing the corridor where it came to a T up ahead. A girl. It was a girl that I had never seen before. I followed after her as if I were being pulled in by her. Hey, wait, you there. The girl went into the infirmary. No one was inside. I carefully went deeper into the room. There I noticed a square space cut out. I peeked inside. Down below, a small lift was stopped. It looked like there was another room directly below the infirmary. I pushed the button calling the lift and hopped in. In the darkness, a girl sat on a bed. I was at a loss for words. Fascinating. Wasn't it the decompression chamber before? There's something more to that room than meets the eye? I didn't know where to start. She just stared at me. It's alright. Don't worry, everything's alright. She didn't answer. Anyway, let's go where everybody else is.
みんな
Yeah, it's not just me. There are lots of other people.
助けに来てくれたの
Yeah, that's right.
でもきっと無理だよ
Huh?
もうどこにも出られないんだ
The girl's eyes were sad and moist. Why do you say that? We'll be fine. A rescue team should be here any time.
嘘
It's not a lie. The people that escaped know that we're here. Someone will come for sure. Why do you say that?
だって
Oh. Then suddenly a shocked look appears on the girl's face as her eyes focus behind me. I follow her gaze. On the other side of the door was Takashi peeking in.
誰と話してるんだ？
Takashi, what great timing. It seems like this girl here didn't get out either.
女の子？女の子なんていないじゃないか。
Huh? I looked back. The girl had vanished and there was no sign that anyone had been sitting where she had been. Impossible.
おいおい、やめてくれよ。記憶喪失の次は幻覚か？かなり重症みたいだな。
No, I'm not saying things. There's a girl here. She was sitting on this bed.
なあ、少年。
What?
腹減らないか？
Hungry? Who cares about that right now? There's a girl here. A girl, I tell you.
わかったわかった。女の子がな、いたんだよな。そうかそうか。
You don't get it at all.
いいからいいから。その話は後でゆっくり聞いてやるからさ。
But
でもじゃない。お兄さん怒っちゃうぞ。みんなお前のこと待ってんだよ。一緒に飯食おうと思って。
well, then, what are we going to do about the girl? I'm sure the girl's probably starving too.
はあ、こりゃもう完全にいっちまってるな。
I'm not crazy. There was a girl right here. In the end, I couldn't get Takashi to listen to me. Before going to the conference room, I peeked into the control room. The bioskin figure was eating at my mind. Life ratings, 5. The number had dropped from 6 to 5. Everyone was in the conference room. There were fried chicken sandwiches and drinks secured from the sandwich shop for everyone. Only Segumi was absent. I wondered where she had gone. But more than that, I was worried about her. I told everyone about the girl, but everyone just laughed and no one listened. No one else had seen the girl. Then I remembered the bioscan figure. 7. That girl was probably person number 7. But the number had been 5 and 6 as well. What could it mean? The image of the girl had been burned into my mind and there was no getting away from it. I wondered if it was, like Takashi said, a hallucination. If not, then a ghost? That was crazy. I shook my head at my own silliness. Maybe I was losing it. Something had to be wrong with me. I needed to calm down and collect myself. I just thought of something. This probably isn't the case, but if you choose not to listen to Coco's joke, does that... No, surely not. I mean, I know I ignored her this time, but surely that's not what the case is. No. While I thought this, I flipped up the tab on the can of cola. At first I didn't know what had happened. I licked the liquid around my lips. It was sweet. It seemed as if the cola had exploded into my face. And now everybody laughs. Everyone exploded in a chorus of laughter. You said this laughing.
その間、レミューの特殊ガスの気圧に合わせて6気圧で封入してあるんだから。でも、今ここは1気圧でしょ？だから、ちゃんと手で押さえて開けないと、そんな風に中の炭酸が噴出して。
As she laughed, Sarah took out a handkerchief. I took it and wiped my face. I was enveloped in laughter. Enveloped in laughter. Very strange way of describing it. Without noticing, I'd forgotten about everything that had been weighing down my mind. I read that wrong, I know it. Almost an hour had passed. No help had come. There was no contact. People on the floating island should have known that we were all trapped down here. So why didn't anyone come? Even if they couldn't open the watertight doors, there should be there should be divers that could tap on the window glass or something like. Hello. We know about you. Don't worry about it.
今晩はもうお休みになられた方がいいと思います。後のことは私にお任せください。
Saying this or a grand.
休むって言ってもどこで？
仮眠室みたいなのってないの？水没した区画にありますが、ドライエリアには残念ながら。その代わりと言ってはなんですが、別の場所をご用意してあります。
Another?
場所？ちょっと待ってよ、ソラ。
You're not saying that 4 people have to sleep in this cramped space. There's a place where I'd seen the girl.
っていうか、この部屋って何？ご説明申し上げます。ここは医療用の過減圧室です。この部屋で減圧症の治療を行うことができます。
減圧症？
はい。通常レミューから外に出るときには6気圧から1気圧へ長い時間をかけてゆっくりと減圧しなければなりません。しかし皆さんは今回の事故により急激な気圧変化を経験されています。もしかしたら減圧症にかかっているかもしれません。そこで皆さんには念のため この部屋の中で再加圧をしていただきたく。
But there's nothing wrong with this.
軽い減圧症はすぐに自覚症状が現れるわけではないのです。一晩二晩経ってから痛み出すこともあります。
やばいと気づいてからじゃ遅い？
はい。つまり念には念を入れてということです。
I was actually wondering about this, if they were going to have to do this.
ねえソラ、
Oh, dang
救
it.
護室にあるほらあれ、いろんな病状を診断できる装置があったじゃない？
LMRI のことですか？
そうそう、それあれでスキャニングすれば減圧症にかかってるかどうかすぐにわかるんじゃないの？
残念ながらそれはできません。
なんで？
先ほど見たところ、あの装置は故障中のようです。検証と修理にそれなりの手間と時間を要してしまいます。
そうなんだ。ねえ、一つ聞いてもいい？
You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it now. My voice is getting my throat's getting a little bit sore. So, I was stupid enough not to grab me something to drink to kind of lubricate it. So, progress was made actually, despite my ramblings. I made it further than I thought I would with the crazed ramblings of a madman. So, I do hope you enjoyed, despite aforementioned ramblings. And I shall return for the next episode of Ever17, The Out of Infinity. Farewell, folks.